We are Sorted, a group of mates who have your back when it comes to all things food. From cooking battles to gadget reviews
And it's not worth it.
and cookbook challenges to a midweek meal packs app.
Crack your eggs, bake.
We uncover the tools that'll help us all cook and eat smarter. Join our community where everything we do starts with you.
Hello, welcome to Sorted Food.
Today we're reviewing some potential future food trend products to see if they're worth the hype or just not our type.
Even Ebbers could do better than that.
There are no chefs here today, just three very normal home cooks. But we have lots of opinions.
Oh, really opinion-y.
And I think that you're going to be really opinion-y about this particular product that I found. So lift the cloche, give us some thoughts.
Kenko. I think I know why you think this is very me. Because Instagram thinks this is very me as well, because I've been advertising.
So you already know what this is?
Open the box. Yeah, it is what I think it is. Powdered fruit drinks or smoothies or juices.
Absolutely right. These are instant healthy smoothies from Kenko. They claim to transform fresh organic fruits and veggies into handy single-serving instant smoothies. So each one of those sachets is about 80 calories and claims to give you the nutritional benefits of about 2.5 cups of fresh produce.
I've got a funny looking bottle. Got some stickers. You're looking juicy.
Oh, great.
There you go.
Thought I was.
You're juicy. You are unbeatable.
Okay. What's in the box, Barry?
It tells you if it's a immune support, recovery, skin health, or mental focus as well, or a brain boost, which is what I really need right now. I'll go for the purples, which is a anti-inflammatory smoothie. Step 1, massage the packet to break up any lumps.
Very holistic.
Step 2, liquor goes in first to the fill until hairline. Powder in. On with the lid. Shake well for 30 seconds, let it sit for 15. Okay, this sounds silly, but
It looks fruity.
it looks like juice. Tastes like a fresh smoothie. Slightly watered down.
You could probably adjust that then with a little less water if you prefer it thicker.
So the only ingredients they're using are organic plants. No colours, flavour enhancers, preservatives, fillers, no added sugars or artificial sweeteners, just high quality produce with the water taken out so the nutrients stay in.
Now I've made the green one. Sometimes I'll have a juice in the morning that's quite hard work, but this is delicious. The other thing when we're making juices and smoothies is we end up buying in bulk because it's so expensive. We make loads in one go. This is a lot simpler and a lot more appealing to me, but it does depend on price.
They work on a subscription basis and you can choose a pack of 7, 20 or 60 smoothies, which get cheaper and cheaper the more you buy. And with that, you also get access to a registered dietitian, which they claim is a $300 value. How much do you think I paid for this kit?
So going back to how much you'd pay for a smoothie in a shop, you're looking at around about minimum 3-4 quid. I'd say the package is probably about 20 quid.
That package was £25 and that recurs across a month.
So if you scale it up, you can get 60 smoothies for £1.89 each.
Which per smoothie sounds like a much better deal than £4 a smoothie.
That's the bit that they tell you. But when you work that out, 60 times £1.89, it's £113.40
A month.
per month.
I could see myself buying 60 of these to last me however long, because they're freeze dried. They can sit in the cupboard. I can get them out like I do hot chocolates.
It's also important to note that you can cancel or change the delivery dates of the subscription at any time. So you could just buy 60 as a one-off and then cancel the subscription.
Yeah.
I want to know whether it's a healthy drink, i.e. you really like it and you'd buy it, or is it one for the sink?
I do really like it, but I'm not going to use it in the way they intend for me to use it. Like, I'm not going to subscribe, sorry. But it is a healthy drink, obviously.
All right, Mike, your turn.
Oh, it's a very nice box, Truff.
Truff.
Do you know what? It looks classy and not tacky. Now, what is Truff? That's the question. Okay.
It feels like perfume.
That is a dangerous perfume.
Oh, white truffle infused hot sauce.
Yes, mate, this is white truffle hot sauce. It's a curated blend of ripe chili peppers, organic agave nectar, white truffle, and a hint of organic coriander.
I can't tell you how incredible it smells. Something I absolutely love is hot, spicy chili combined with something creamy, which is why I love sort of like your gochujang mayonnaise combinations, sriracha, mayo.
This isn't about the level of spice, it's only about 2,500 to 3,000 on the Scoville scale.
Wonderful news.
But flavour-wise, this should pack a punch.
Oh, talk to me.
Mike, what we have put in front of you is our corn ribs from our CBA2 cookbook. The actual cookbook sold out, but if you go on our cookbooks app, you can find the recipe on there. They have been tossed in the Truffle Hot Sauce.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That is absolutely delicious, and I'm going to eat another one while I think about my opinion. Oh wait, it's brilliant.
Can I tell you who else also really, really likes it?
Who? I thought you were going to tell me that Evers liked it, and now I feel like it's going to be someone a little bit more famous than Ben Ebel.
Oprah.
Yeah.
Slightly more famous than Evers. But still knowable by one name.
Yeah, true. Oprah Ebers.
Where do you think you could use the hot sauce?
Oh, on everything. I'd love to add it to mac and cheese. That's the thing that cries out. You know, I was talking about spicy and creamy. Anything melted cheese. I think anything eggs. I think anything barbecue. The opportunities are endless for a normal such as me. Slightly apprehensive about the price.
How much would you pay for a hot sauce?
It's not a hot sauce. It's its own category, I think.
Okay.
And it combines truffle oil, which we know truffles are expensive.
Artisanal hot sauces that I've bought from food fairs and that kind of stuff, I've paid £7, £8, £10 for.
I would actually be willing to part with £10 for that.
Would you be willing to part with £34.99?
No! No! I tell you what, I could justify buying it as a present for someone.
That is a hint and a half, isn't it?
That is a hint and a half,
friends
yes.
and family.
It's such a shame that we've just had my birthday and Christmas. I'd like to buy it more often than a one-off. It's a great product, it's just expensive.
Is this a delicious blend or just a trend?
That's a delicious blend, absolutely. Just a tiny bit too pricey for me. All right, Spaff, give it a lift. This is an exciting one.
Oh wow. Insect oil.
Yes, this is Biteback Insect Oil. So Biteback are an insect biorefinery company, and they're basically aiming to create an alternative to palm oil. And we know that there's huge deforestation attached to getting palm oil, and this is to combat that.
What insects in particular?
So the oil is from superworm larvae, which reproduce 40 times as more in the same area as palm oil extraction. They can be scaled vertically and fed by agro-industry waste. Palm oil is the most traded vegetable oil and can be found in about 50% of packaged supermarket foods. So this product has won awards, it's been featured across various media, it's making waves within the commercial food industry, but we managed to get hold of a bottle, it's not readily available.
We've eaten insects as proteins and in place of flowers and things like that. This is another step on that journey that is not even in my consciousness at the moment.
Why don't we play around with it and see how it behaves as a normal cooking oil?
So first up, Jay, we'd like you to make a mayonnaise for us.
Why are you laughing?
Because we know how much you love making mayonnaise.
We'll just put it in a machine, just a mini chopper.
So there you have an egg yolk, some mustard, and some of the Biteback insect oil. So pretty standard mayonnaise recipe. So the structural integrity of this mayonnaise will be really interesting to see. So what are you doing with the water?
The water just stops it from getting too thick. Don't get bored, don't get bored, don't get bored, don't get bored. It is coming together like a mayo.
Obviously, can't eat mayonnaise without something to dip in it.
I have French fries.
You absolutely do. Well, we thought it was an apt reward for all of your effort.
It's got Lebec, isn't it, on it?
Cheers.
It's got the
Cheers.
consistency, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, cheers.
Now, obviously, we flavoured it with mustard.
It tastes thicker and oilier and smoother than other homemade mayonnaises that I've had, but taste-wise,
Oh, it gets more earthy.
it's very nice. How does it go with chips, Jay?
Not quite as good as salad cream. There is nothing unusual about that. That is just a decent homemade mayo.
Should we try some baked goods?
Please.
So in front of you, you have 2 blueberry muffins, traditionally baked using oils. One has a standard veg oil, the other contains our insect oil. You've got A and B.
They look fairly similar. This one's slightly darker than B.
Batch A were all darker,
Oh.
interestingly.
For goodness sake, eat the bloody muffin.
I've reached my conclusion.
Okay,
I have absolutely no idea.
it works! Well, batch A were traditional muffins using vegetable oil. Batch B were using the insect oil. So we asked Ben from our food development team his thoughts. He said that they behaved exactly the same as each other, apart from one batch browning slightly more than the other.
The big challenge, as far as I see it, is we have become very comfortable with the topic of eating insects as proteins and flours. Explaining to your mum that the muffin that she's bought from a supermarket contains insect oil.
It's quite a big bugbear, isn't it? I've been thinking that for the last 10 minutes.
Okay, good. I think we can get there, but that is a journey to go on. I'd be happy to be involved in that journey.
Well, we kind of are.
We are! We're already doing it!
So the Biteback Insect Oil is not available to consumers, so we don't have a price, but we do know it's having an impact. My question to you, though, is it worth the glug or full of too many bugs?
To me, that is worth the glug. Because it's full of bugs. All right, Closhy, lift the baz.
Oh, okay. What are we celebrating? Copenhagen Sparkling Tea Company.
Yeah, this is sparkling tea. It's a brand new beverage category. It's the combination of Nordic innovation and Asian tea traditions, and it's resulted in an organic, low or non-alcoholic sparkling drink based on the careful selection of exclusive tea sorts.
I have here a blend of hibiscus, white tea and black tea.
God, that sounds delicious. I'm well into hibiscus at the moment.
Yeah.
Ever since Ebba's used it in a cake that I filmed. Oh, so good.
What has he done to you?
I don't know.
Sake. Do you have any other group of friends other than us that you can feel comfortable saying,
I know.
I'm so into my hibiscus tea at the moment? Oh, it still has a winey smell to it.
There could be a reason for that.
Oh, okay.
Some of the sparkling teas are blended with wine. So this is Copenhagen's Sparkling Tea Road. It's their version of a sparkling rosé. The taste of Road has immediate notes of red berries, hibiscus, blackberries, and a balanced citrus. This is followed by a light bitterness from the bergamot oil found in our Lady Grey and Earl Grey teas. The finish is semi-dry, which harmonises beautifully with the initial berry notes. It's got 5% alcohol content.
Got a lovely shade to it.
Oh, it smells fantastic.
And it's fruity but not sweet.
That is bang on. Cheers.
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 Sparkly iced tea.
Sparkly iced tea.
That is delicious.
I'm not a massive fan of sparkling wines, but that's really refreshing, very clean. It's like a really posh spritzer.
This is one of their 0% alcohol content sparkling wines.
Blah.
Yes, it's called Blah.
Basil?
This is delicate jasmine and has an incredible complexity.
Having something that's alcohol-free during January that you can pop open and celebrate with, I think it's important. Usually I'd wait for a Thursday or Friday night to go, you know what, let's celebrate the end of the week and open a bottle of wine or
Thursday,
champagne.
let's celebrate the end of the week. Work ethic there, coming through. I feel like where we've tested non-alcoholic versions of other drinks before, we had Seedlip, which is non-alcoholic gin, and things like that. You have to have a real appreciation of the process, like the distilling or the brewing process, to get your head around why it costs what it costs and why you should appreciate it. And this, with a sommelier going through all of the different teas, testing them, going into the science, but like, it feels like it's been a rigorous process.
I think I prefer that one.
That's drier.
It is, isn't it? It's not as fruity, and it still tastes a lot of tea afterwards.
Here, it's nothing like wine, but it serves a very similar purpose in terms of I can see how that could pair perfectly with certain types of meals, and that I find quite exciting.
I think if you have people coming round that don't drink or aren't drinking at that point, it's a great talking point, and it's a really high quality, delicious tasting product.
Where do you think it is? Where do you think it sits?
For a bottle, 12 quid-ish.
£12.95.
I could live with that.
I would say that's 12-ish.
Yeah, that seems okay. You're paying for the experience as well, so that seems like a fair price.
Well, Barry, last question. Is this a sparkling brew, or is it just not for you?
I think it's a clean sweep. It's a sparkling brew.
That either means that we are really on trend, or...
We need a chef back because we don't know what we're talking about.
Well, over to you. Comment down below. Let us know, what do you think of all of our food trends?
And help us get ahead of the curve in 2021. Tweet us at Sorted Food using the hashtag Sorted Food Trends with any cool food and drink products that you've seen out there that we can try and get hold of and review.
Copenhagen Sparkling Tea Company. Yes, that's right, Barry. This is the